Hello there, students. Today we're going to talk about how to write a picture commentary. As you may know, in future exams you might be asked to do this task. So let's start. Writing a commentary about a statement, a paragraph, a text, and writing a picture commentary have got a lot of similarities, but of course there are also differences. There are 4 different elements in a picture commentary, and what I want you to do now is think about these 4 elements that need to be included in a picture commentary. Pause the video and think about that. Now I want you to check whether your guesses are correct or not. So the 4 elements are a conclusion, a presentation, an interpretation, and a description of the picture. Now, as you may notice, I didn't put those elements in the correct order. Now, what I want you to do now is pause the video again and put them in the correct order. Alright, so let's check whether your guess is correct. So if you want to write a picture commentary, first you should start with a presentation of the picture. Then after that, a description of the picture, and then an interpretation of the picture, and then you finish, of course, with a conclusion. But what should we include in every single element? That's what we're gonna see in a while. Now, as you can see here, to write a presentation about a picture, first you have to identify the type of the picture, whether it is a photograph, a painting, a drawing, a map, etc. And also a title, the title of the picture, if there is any. Also the artist, and date, place, and subject. As you can see here in the photo, there are some expressions included there that can help you start writing a presentation of a picture. The second part of writing a picture commentary, of course, is writing a description of that picture. What can you include there? As you can see here, you can include the place, like if you can identify where the picture was taken, time, people, action, if there is any action in the picture, the objects, the people there, their position, are they doing any activities or movements, clothes, job, anything that is of course relevant. Don't forget that you're not going to be describing every single thing in the picture, but you have to focus on objects and people that have a significance, of course, and that they are put there for a particular reason. The artist chose to put them there for a particular reason. After that, you move on to an interpretation of that picture. What can you include there? You can talk about your first impressions, symbols. Of course, in that picture you might find people and objects and so on, and those might symbolize something. Okay, the artist chose to put them there for a particular reason, to transmit a particular message. Also, you have to talk about the artist's message, which is very important. What is the purpose behind creating that picture? Okay, what is the message that the artist wants to deliver? And then you can talk about your personal opinion concerning the subject matter. Do you agree or disagree with the artist? Do you agree or disagree with the message, or how the artist tries to transmit that message, and so on? Now, this part, of course, is very, very important because it will require from you to spend some time analyzing the picture. It might require more time than the other 2 first elements. So spend enough time analyzing the picture, trying to identify the artist's message. And finally, you're going to write a short conclusion of the analysis of the picture. You can start with your personal information on the subject. I mean, you can use your prior knowledge and things that you already know that is related with the message or the topic of that picture. You can include maybe facts and statistics, things that maybe you heard in the news related to that subject, but just remember you have to be authentic and you should use reliable sources. You have to talk about your personal opinion on the type of picture. What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? And so on. Maybe whether the artist has been successful in delivering his or her message, and so on. So you should remember that when you're writing a presentation and a description of the picture, you should not include your opinion. Leave that for the two other elements. So you have to stay objective and just present the picture, the source and everything, and also when you describe what you see in front of you, okay? And leave your opinion later in the two last elements. Another mistake that students make when writing a commentary is that they neglect the first two parts and they start with their opinion right away. Now, don't make that mistake. Respect the order of those elements and leave your opinion when you're doing the interpretation and conclusion. Now, what I want you to do is pause the video, have a piece of paper and pen, and write me the four elements and also what you should include in every single one of them. The thing is, I don't want you to go back and check. I just want you to write and see how much you remember from this short presentation. Once you're done brainstorming, I want you to go back, watch the video again, and take important notes. Let's move on to the practice part. What I want you to do is write me a short picture commentary on the following picture. As you can see, it is an ad and the source is mentioned there. Don't forget that in exams, they're going to give you a limited number of words to write that picture commentary. If this is your first time writing a picture commentary, I don't want you to be stressed out about the number of words. Just write that commentary. Don't forget any of the elements we talked about and the things that you need to mention in every element. And then later when you finish, I want you to do some kind of summary. Now, after you finish writing, I want you to reread and look for any extra information and ideas that you can get rid of. But as I said before, just focus on writing it. Once you're done, please share that with your teacher for correction. Thank you so much for your attention. Stay safe and goodbye.